إن في خلق السماوات والأرض واختلاف الليل والنهار
Hold me closer, hold me fast. This magic spell you cast. This is la vie en roses. When you kiss me, heaven sighs, and though I close my eyes, I see la vie.
No. No.
Yes.
No. Glory. What? You're being mean. Stop it. Stop it. I have been second to Joe my whole life in everything. And I will not be the person you settle for just because you cannot have her. I won't do it. I won't, not when I've spent my entire life loving you.
Even if you despise me.
So my girlfriend woke up feeling sick this morning and asked if I could make a sweet treat to boost her mood. She couldn't decide between brownies or cookies, so I decided to make these instead. They're basically chocolate chip cookies with that crusty brownie top that we all crave. They're crispy, fudgy, and chewy all at the same time. My girlfriend said these are the best cookies I've ever made before. After she ate 2 of them, I'm pretty sure she instantly felt better. And if you want to try them, recipe is in the caption.
Today we're going to be making mango coconut oatmeal. We're going to add in our oatmeal. The whole packet works. Add our dried mangoes. Cheers.
You're gonna want to stop scrolling and save this cookie recipe. These are the easiest, most delicious cookies and cream cookies you will ever make. And these are massive. Who doesn't love a giant cookie? Although if you want to make them smaller, you absolutely can as well. You're going to start off by creaming your cold butter and sugars. You do not need a stand mixer, but creaming cold butter is just easier with one, so if you have it, use it. Once your butter and sugars are light and fluffy, mix in your eggs, egg yolks, and vanilla. Then start slowly mixing in your dry ingredients. You should whisk these together first before adding them into your mixing bowl. I was just behind on time, so I was rushing. But clearly they will turn out just fine if you don't mix the dry together first, so no worries if you forget. Once your dough just starts coming together, you can begin to add your mix-ins in. The mix-ins do not specifically have to match mine. Just make sure you're using 2 cups of a white chocolate and 2 cups of Oreo. I used pieces of large Oreos, mini Oreos, Hershey's cookies and cream bars, and white chocolate chips. And then I made 12 equal-sized cookie dough balls with a whole Oreo inside of them. I'm sorry that I don't have ounces for you guys. My scale will be fixed soon. I then added more Oreo pieces on top and baked on 400 degrees Fahrenheit for 12 minutes. Yes, 400 degrees. I know it sounds super hot, but these were super large cookie dough balls that I wanted nice and brown on the outside and gooey on the inside. So 400 is the standard temp for that type of cookie. And they turned out exactly as I wanted them to, soft and gooey on the inside and absolutely addicting. Brownie stuffed Cookie Monster cookies. Yes, you heard that correctly. Brownie stuffed Cookie Monster cookies. These gotta be one of the coolest cookies I've ever seen. I just love bringing my ideas to life. It quite literally gives me life, bringing my ideas to life. Let's start by creaming our cold butter for a few minutes. You can do this with a hand mixer if you don't have a stand mixer. Then add your sugars and cream again until light and fluffy. Next, we're gonna add in our eggs, egg yolks, blue food coloring, and vanilla. You really wanna make sure this is gel food coloring, guys, and AmeriColor is always the brand that I recommend using. Once fully incorporated, we're gonna start folding in our dry ingredients. And once your dough just comes together, fold in all of your mix-ins. I chose to do 1 cup of white chocolate chips, 1 cup of semi-sweet chocolate chips, 1 cup of Oreo, and 1 cup of Chips Ahoy. These things can be subbed around a bit, but I do recommend using 4 cups of mix-ins. This dough does not need to be chilled. I immediately scooped out 4.5 ounce dough balls and stuffed them with a chunk of brownie. This recipe will make 14 massive, approximately 5.5 ounce cookies. Before baking on 375 for 9 minutes, I covered each dough ball with extra mix-ins. And I also flattened them slightly, but if you want them taller, you don't have to flatten them. I also underbaked as per usual. Doesn't the inside of this cookie look absolutely insane? I think I can confidently guarantee you guys that you will not find a better Twix cookie recipe online. Because this one right here tastes just like a Twix candy bar, but better. It's funny because I wanted to make Crumble's version of a Twix cookie and it just was not right at all. A Twix cookie needs a shortbread base. That is a hill I will gladly die on. I started off this recipe by making my caramel so it would cool down by the time I topped my cookies with it. All I did was combine my soft caramel candies and heavy cream and microwaved it in increments until it was nice and smooth. This process takes patience, so please be patient, guys. Then I combined all of my wet ingredients for my shortbread cookie base until it was nice and smooth and no more lumps remained. Then I folded in my dry ingredients. This cookie base is super simple. We love to see it. When you make your dough balls, you're gonna wanna make sure you roll that ball in between the palm of your hand so you smooth it out as much as possible before making your indents in the cookie with your 1/4 measuring cup. I baked my cookies for 12 minutes, but at the 10-minute mark, I pulled out my baking sheet, rounded out my cookies, and indented the middle a little bit more before putting them back in the oven and baking for an additional 2 minutes. It's very important that you have nice indents in the middle of your cookie because caramel is very finicky and it will run off your cookie. That happened to me twice in the recipe development process. You do not want that to happen to you. Then I grabbed a bag of chocolate chips, added a little bit of vegetable oil to them, stirred up the chocolate chips, and microwaved those chips in 30-second intervals, stirring in between to get the consistency of chocolate I wanted. A full bag of chocolate chips will leave you with a lot of extra chocolate, just a heads up. Finally, I topped my cookies with caramel, drizzled my chocolate, and finished them off with toffee pieces. For the toffee, I found a bag of Heath Bar chocolate that was crushed up, and that is the perfect topping for these cookies if you can find it at your local store. If you make these cookies yourself, please shoot me a comment and let me know how much you enjoyed them.
You always let your emotions get in the way. That's the problem with you, Lorelai. You don't think.
Mom, please.
He's just a man, Lorelai.
No, he's not.
Oh, so what are you telling me? That this was all worth it because he was the love of your life, that this was the man for you?
I don't know. He might have been. Excuse me.
Can I call you Rose? 'Cause you're sweet like a flower in bloom. Can I call you Rose? 'Cause your fragrance takes over the room.
If cookies are your love language, here's the recipe for the best brown butter chocolate chip cookies of all time. Start by putting 3/4 of a cup of butter on low heat on the stove. First, it will start to bubble up like this, and eventually it'll turn this beautiful golden brown color. Take it off the heat, then add in 1 cup of brown sugar and 1/4 cup of white sugar. Mix that until just combined, then add in 1 large egg yolk, a whole egg, and a tablespoon of vanilla. This is 3 times as much vanilla as normal, and I promise you it's worth it. Then add in 1 3/4 cups of spoon and level all-purpose flour, 3/4 teaspoon baking soda, and 1 teaspoon salt. Mix this until just combined, then add in 2 cups of semi-sweet chocolate chips or 8 ounces of chopped chocolate. From there, scoop your cookie dough into 2-ounce balls, roll them between your hands, and then I like to do this trick where you add a few more pieces of chocolate to the top of each cookie. Then you need to chill these cookies for at least 30 minutes. This really helps them to deepen in flavor and leads to a better texture. Cover them, place them in the fridge, then when you're ready, bake at 350 for 11 to 12 minutes. Always top your cookies with a little sea salt, and that is it. Best chocolate chip cookies you'll ever eat.
Can I call you Rose? 'Cause you're sweet like a flower in bloom. Can I call you Rose? 'Cause you're afraid.
You always let your emotions get in the way. That's the problem with you, Lorelai. You don't think.
Mom, please.
He's just a man, Lorelai.
No, he's not.
Oh, so what are you telling me? That this was all worth it because he was the love of your life, that this was the man for you?
I don't know. He might have been. Excuse me.
You always let your emotions get in the way. That's the problem with you, Lorelai. You don't think.
Mom, please.
He's just a man, Lorelai.
No, he's not.
Oh, so what are you telling me? That this was all worth it because he was the love of your life, that this was the man for you?
I don't know. He might have been. Excuse me.
Let's face it, backcountry food can suck. Let's change that. My name's Colin. Over the past 3 years, I've been creating backcountry recipes so that you can go from boring backcountry food to food that'll make every other camper jealous. So come follow along as we transform your backcountry experience.